Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Painted Dog TV. Very excited to be back out here on the beautiful Rietspruit Game Reserve with all of you. It's a gorgeous day, a hot day, 31 degrees Celsius. So much for winter. Those are leopard tracks. So Joe is with us, everybody, our new intern, and he is learning all the skills of the trade with Andrew behind me here. And we were on our way to the Boma. We're still going to go to the Boma. Obviously, I'm sure, as most of you know, a male wild dog has been introduced to the females that we have here in the Boma. A little bit of chaos ensued when they were doing the release and the rubbing, but all is good. We've just heard, I've just got the full update from Andrew as to what happened, and yeah, it's amazing that it's worked so far, everybody. Really excited. Just so grateful that it's so far looked very good, the sponding process. So we are going to go pop in there now, just to go and have a look. We're going to do that on each and every one of our drives, just to make sure that everything's okay. Obviously get eyes on the dogs, not spend too much time there because we don't want to stress them out, but we do want to yeah, like I say, go past there on each of the drives just so we can make sure that everything is still going according to plan. And then hopefully that release will, according to Kevin, happen in a couple of weeks' time. So really can't wait for that. This is very interesting. Leopard up and down here. These tracks start back here of this female leopard. She was going that way, and she's turned around and she's come back here out of the bush, straight across the road here, and she's heading that away, which will most likely be towards Leopard Dam. So maybe that's where we should go after the Boma, everybody. Just want to see if she doesn't then return to the road here. Love to know which female this is. Very likely that it's our 2-3 female, Kudukrip 2-3. Haven't seen her in a while, but this is kind of the most eastern sort of edge of her territory, I would say. She does come up to Boskamp, which is not far from here, near the Boma. But yeah, these tracks are very fresh. The vehicle hasn't even driven over them. Imagine she's just lying flat in the grass here watching me. You'll be amazed how a leopard, particularly a female leopard, can hide herself in grass this short. Especially one that is shy and just wants to conceal itself when a vehicle comes past. I've seen leopards do this on many occasions. She walked straight over this burnt section here. Where did you go, girl? Beautiful tree up here. Weeping bourbeen by the looks of things. Be a perfect tree for a leopard to be in. When I find leopard tracks this fresh, all I want to do is just continue following the tracks. But of course I can't do that, because then I'd leave all of you high and dry. Let's head to the Boma and see how the wild dogs are doing. And then from there, we'll come back to these tracks, everybody. I want to see, there's another road that runs parallel to this one. And we'll take a short drive up that road and just see if she crosses that road and which way she goes. But if she follows that general direction, that's straight towards Leopard, which might be where she heads next for water and to hunt whatever prey species might be heading to the waterhole for the same reason. Get something to drink. Very exciting. Right, let's quickly say hello to all of our pack members that have joined us this afternoon. Good afternoon, Brian. Hello, Betty. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Mary. Hello, Barbara. Good afternoon, Elsa. Hello, Brandy. Lovely to have you with us. I hope you're well, Brandy. Hello, Ashbalicious. Hope you and Josh are well. Hope everybody's enjoying their Sunday. Hello, Carol. How are you, my dear? Good afternoon, Jan.
And going mobile on Leopard. Update please.
Mary, we might collect that camera trap today. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's quite far away from here to there, and obviously we've got those fresh tracks now of the female leopard. I'd like to try follow up on those, but we might get there. If we don't get there this afternoon, we'll definitely get there tomorrow. Very excited to see what we may have captured on our little camera trap. Brent's actually out again this afternoon. He's headed to the western fence line to go and set up a second camera at the point where we now have found signs of her repeatedly going through the fence into Antioch, the neighboring property. So Brent's probably setting that camera up as we speak, everybody. So that's also going to be exciting because we know that's a point she uses regularly. And hopefully we'll get something out of both of those cameras. Quite a stiff wind blowing this afternoon. Good afternoon, Deneen. Lovely to have you with us. Say hi to Charles for us. Ashbo, it is wonderful to be with you guys today. Wonderful to be with everybody. Love this place and love sharing it with all of you. Right, here we go. This will be the first time I'm seeing the male wild dog. Hopefully we'll see all three. I, of course, was not here when the release happened, when the bonding happened. Andrew discovered something quite bizarre this morning on his drive. He was telling me about this. You can see this here, everybody. The remains of what probably looks like... Oh, it's quite a big spine, eh? Could be impala. The rest of the bones look like this, the right sort of size for impala. A hyena dragged this carcass to this point, everybody. Quite bizarre why it would leave it here, right outside the boma where the wild dogs are. Picked clean, as you can see. So, probably a combination of hyena and vultures that have picked that carcass as clean as it looks today. Very old carcass. Can't see any dogs yet. Right, let's drive around. So ever since we got back from Atherstone, it's been the same.
front there.
Front right. It's amazing how cleared out this boma is now, everybody. Obviously we did a lot of clearing ourselves, but because we're late into the winter months, it's dried up completely as well. A lot of the grass has died off, and obviously almost all of the trees have lost their foliage. So you can see really quite well into the boma here. Joe, Andrew, you guys just keep an eye on the bottom of the fence for me as well, just if you see any damage anywhere. Thank you kindly. As I mentioned earlier, everybody, it has been a very hot day. It's very likely the dogs are going to be resting in the shade somewhere. Oh, thank you, Elsa. It's very kind of you. Ah, there's two dogs.
Hazel on Blowbank, number 1.
What's the third?
I don't think you're going to be able to see the third where you are, Andrew. Closer to the fence, so go right.
See it. I won't be able to get that.
Presume those are the two females next to each other there. Looks like it. One with a collar. The male not too far away. Oh, there we go. They're greeting. Look at that. Are you getting that, Andrew?
Yeah.
Awesome.
They're all walking
Oh,
together.
that's awesome, everybody. Look at that. They really are starting to look quite settled. And very distinctive pack greeting behavior that we just saw there. Lowering of the heads of the females as they approach the male. Raising of the tail. Excited but also submissive. And no aggression shown from the male at that moment. Oh, that is awesome. Just brilliant. And what I'm also happy to see is they aren't entirely spooked by us being here. Obviously they have moved away some distance, but they haven't bolted away. Oh, they're all gone now. Oh, that's brilliant, everybody. We're going to leave them be here, folks. I'm not going to go around any further. We got what we wanted. That was amazing. Oh, I cannot wait to see these dogs running out of the boma. That was awesome to see, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed that. All looks very good.
Soon we'll be
Tracking wild dogs on the Rietspruit. Imagine that. Yeah, that is really, really special. So far so good, everybody.
Feeling a leopard come.
Fence looks like it's all good as well, at least the stretch of fence we've driven. This is a very strong fence though. Very difficult for anything really to get in or out. I agree with you there, Betty. I sincerely hope they stick around after their release. It would just be absolutely amazing, you know, for everyone, for us obviously to enjoy, you know, this pack that we've worked so hard with, wild dogs in general, here on the Rietspruit over the last year. So important for conservation. Imagine seeing a new pack formed and them giving birth to puppies on this reserve. It would just be phenomenal. All right, folks, I'm now going to head up that road I spoke of earlier, the one that runs parallel to Hoofpad here, and just see if I can find signs of that female leopard again. Probably end up going down to Leopard Dam.
Go on Lowbank number 2. Okay, crossing over to Lowbank.
Must be pretty close to where we had the last tracks. Yes, there's that very distinctive, prominent weeping boerbean tree that I spoke about. She was headed towards that tree, the last tracks that I had. Lots of little game trails that lead away from the road here down towards the drainage line and ultimately down towards Leopard. If she has crossed over the road here, she would have used one of these game paths. And beautiful yellow-billed hornbill up there. It's just landed in the tree here. Just going to walk this next little stretch, everyone, just so that I can look very carefully for the tracks. Some hyena tracks here.
VSS going mobile on Leopard, standing by.
Good afternoon, Sandy. The three stations on Lowveld. Rhino on Lowveld via Sydney, Lowveld via Sam, and there was a rhino spotted somewhere on Kaya earlier.
Copy that, thanks, Brent.
I think there was also 9S somewhere on Kaya, but not sure where.
Okay, copy.
No luck out there, folks. Can't see her tracks. She might have just gone a bit further south, so we'll just check this entire road. Got some pretty fresh hyena tracks. Spotted hyena. 2 of them headed the same direction. We actually saw where their tracks crossed Riverbed, that main road, where this one comes out. Another one of these prominent game paths here. She didn't use this one. Good afternoon, JP. Good afternoon, Liz. Lovely to have you with us. Trying to track down a female leopard that I had tracks of earlier. It's very interesting. I didn't know this road existed.
Cuts onto that road that goes to Leopard down.
Huh. I think we might have to drive this road. Don't see any tracks there. She's come out here. Such beautiful tracks, everybody. I have just noticed now there's some duiker tracks on top of her tracks, so not as fresh as I originally thought. Certainly from today, but it might have been this morning. She's continuing along the road here for now. She didn't come out on Hoofpad, which is not too far from here now. So she must have turned somewhere here. Just went past a lovely old termite mound, big termite mound there. Always a good place to check for a leopard. They often sleep on top of these termite mounds, using it as a vantage point to scan for both prey and danger. Andrew will be able to show you this female leopard's tracks here again, everybody. She's changed lanes. She's now on the left-hand side of the road. Still walking along here, heading south. Like I say, she must have turned somewhere in the next 500-600 yards. And my guess is she would have turned to the right, heading west. Tracks are going the opposite direction again here now. Why did she turn around? I was just making sure that it wasn't two different leopards. It's definitely just her. She turned around right here. It might be because she got spooked by a vehicle. Could be one of the reasons why she turned around. Or she's picked up on prey. Or another leopard. Number of different reasons, but she's definitely turned around there. And I just want to figure out now where she went after turning around and heading back this way.
South.
All right, everybody. Thanks for bearing with me. Took a bit of time to figure out exactly what's happening with this leopard's tracks here. But I have figured it out. Well, I figured out which way she's headed. She has indeed headed down towards the drainage line, everybody, towards ultimately Leopard Dam would be my guess. Little game path in here that she took. Still don't know why she changed direction. Maybe she saw another predator. That's possibly why she's turned around. But anyway, I'm not going to continue following the tracks through there. That'll take too long. But we're going to take one of these roads down here, everybody, that I've never driven on. Hope that it comes out on Leopard Dam Putt, which takes us eventually down to the dam itself, to the waterhole. Just go have a look around there and see if we find any signs there. Jennifer, I see you've asked the question, have any of the leopards ever been spotted in very close proximity to any of the lions or lionesses? No, I don't think so. Not that we've seen. But these two cats do often run into each other. Fortunately, most of the time the leopard gets away. Obviously, having the advantage of being very good at climbing trees helps. And lions very bad at climbing trees helps. But leopards are fast. They can disappear very quickly, as we all know. Now there's two roads here I've never driven on. See where this one goes. Yeah, what a beautiful afternoon, everybody. Golden. Aha. Well, that was a very short-lived new road that I've never driven. This is Leopard Dam Putt, everybody. This is the road that'll eventually take us down to the waterhole. Very good chance that leopards come through to this road. We may see her tracks again. Did you drive this road this morning, Andrew? come down here. No signs. But we are about to get to the waterhole, everybody. Go have a look, see if anybody's busy having a drink. I wonder if we might see those Egyptian geese again that I found here a couple nights back. There's a hippo. Ah, those Egyptian geese are here again, everyone. Wonderful. Hello, Egyptian geeses. Hello, hippo. That's the youngster. Hippo calf. What is it munching on? There's something in that calf's mouth. Could be a rock. Sometimes the youngsters play with things they find in the water. What a treat. There's Mom over there just keeping an eye on proceedings. Still chomping on whatever it's found on the floor of the waterhole there. And the good news as well, everybody, is the Egyptian geese haven't flown away yet. They are, for the time being, comfortable with us being here. Maybe they're going to call this home. So beautiful here, so peaceful.
And on Lowveld, number 6.
Marking on the bank, vehicle number 7.
Still trying to figure out what it is this calf's chomping on, everybody, but I can't make it out. having fun with whatever it is. Velvet monkeys squabbling in the trees beyond the dam. Can't see them, you can just hear them. That leopard may have come here for a drink, but has most likely moved on already. Often monkeys around this beautiful waterhole, and they're all very quiet. I reckon if she'd been here earlier, we would have heard the monkey's alarm calling as well. We were close enough while I was just looking at those tracks. Oh, now we might get to see what this young hippo's got in its mouth. Facing us now. Deeper water though. What have you got? Didn't show us enough of that mouth to work it out there, everybody. Hiding.
What's your rope now? Yeah, it's quite a bit there, but I'm putting out here from this swim club, and they are moving fast from the mountain.
Okay, open your mouth now. This calf does not want to show us its toy that it's found. Just saw inside that youngster's mouth now, and I actually didn't see anything in there. It may have already dropped whatever it was that it was playing with. All right, everybody, I think let's carry on. I'm going to head towards Kudu Crypt next, see if we find any further signs of leopard and maybe some rhino. But it has been wonderful spending some time with our hippos, 2 of our hippos, and what appears to be a new resident pair of Egyptian geese, which is very exciting. Make some babies. Alrighty.
Lowveld of South. Gareth?
One set of tractor go up the driveway for 381.
Okay, copy that.
Sounds like Brent and my father are busy tracking the pride, everybody. They're on Leadwood in between the houses at the moment by the sounds of things.
Brent, I'll go and check the front in the river in front of 381.
Down there, back towards the Brent crossing, right, the river from there. They go
Copy that.
suppose it is possible. Gorgeous time of day, everybody. Golden hour. This beautiful light.
RL coming. 25. You see where it's supposed to look like? That one is from the straight west towards the 8th area. Show me please the one going this morning. Okay, copy that.
Going to stop up ahead here, folks, and quickly look to see if there are any tracks at this intersection. This female leopard often comes past this point. Not today, however.
Leopard.
Right, let's check the next little waterhole here, everybody. Kudu Krip. See if we don't get lucky with some rhino. Now, I think what we'll do after that is we'll actually take a drive along the Rietspruit River here. So beautiful down there. Always a good chance for leopard and rhino down there as well.
Okay, I'm approaching Riverbed now. Copy. I'm 2 minutes away. Copy.
No rhinos. A couple tracks of lions around here, however. Just want to quickly see how fresh they are. Not very fresh. Looks like someone may have even tracked them here. Looks like one of the male lions had a drink here at Kudu Krip, maybe yesterday, everybody. Did you hear that, Andrew? No, it sounded like a growl. Hard to say though with the wind. Weird. Sounded like a lion's growl. Coming from in the Rietspruit River. Let's go have a look there. I'm not 100% certain it was a growl, it just sounded like it. I always love coming down this riverbed, everybody. Yeah. Such a good area. Some commotion in the riverbed here.
There you go.
It is a line. So I wasn't going mad. That doesn't sound like it's in the riverbed. Audio of lions just north of Kudukrip. I'm going to go follow up there. How cool is that, everybody? Yeah, what an amazing sound. Right, we're going to have to just quickly turn around, everybody.
Grant off-road Leopard.
I think that line,
Last day, good sighting at Kudukrip.
there's no sighting, bud. I think that line's coming towards Kudukrip, everybody. I think it's out of the riverbed. Yeah, no sighting yet, just audio of lions nearby. Roaring wasn't too far away, everybody. There's no tracks of lions here yet. Could have been somewhere on this road or up towards the next junction. Let's start with the next junction. What would be really nice is now that we're a bit closer, these lions started roaring again. But they do love the roads and they very often walk the roads, so we might just get lucky and bump into this animal somewhere out here. Gorgeous sunset. Joe. No tracks here, everybody. And haven't heard these lions again yet. Hello, Sue. Welcome. Lovely to have you with us. Hope you're well. Here's Hanno. Hello, Hanno. Good and you? No. I'm going to loop back along the drainage line back towards Kudu Krip, but it was somewhere here. Hanno's in the area also looking for the lions, everybody. This lion was closer to the river than I originally thought.
Look at it now line. South, probably about a kilometer. My way, I'm about 5 minutes out.
Brent's just located a male lion, everybody, but it's not the one we heard. If he's near Seskan Krip. He's found a different one. This lion we heard roaring earlier was pretty close to us. Brent confirms south of Seskan Krip, and is it just one male?
Open and one male.
Copy. So the boys are split up.
Brent, I'd like to make my way. I'm near Mamba Dam. I'd like to respond 15 minutes.
No signs of this lion on this road either. Must be in the river.
I'm getting mobile, any updates?
There are 300 signals from Lowveld, main line of the South. The lines were around Northbound Drive, around the 1 area. People on near Lowveld of South Dam and on higher before Dam.
Just quickly going off road here, everybody, to a spot where these lions do often sleep. Big sodic area here, this eroded section here. See if the lion I heard roaring isn't maybe just lying down. Ah, there it is. It is here. Uh-huh. Jackpot. In one of their favourite spots here, everybody, this male lion. Definitely one of the ginger males. This is the one we heard roaring while we were down in the riverbed. And as I've just mentioned, Brent's obviously located his brother closer to Seskant Krip. So they have got separated. I wonder if this guy got a response from his brother when he roared earlier. Look at those beautiful colours, eh? My goodness. cannot get any closer to this male lion, everybody. Where he is, no man's land for a safari vehicle. But this is a really awesome view right now, and we're going to sit tight here because I'm pretty sure we're going to hear this guy roaring again, and we might even get lucky and have him get up and start moving, especially if he hears his brother. If his brother responds, we'll certainly head that way. I've located the other male lion. He's in that Sodic area on the western bank of the Sunsloot River, directly opposite Kudu Krip. Oh, he's heard something. He's going to start roaring. Ah, I can hear his brother. That's what he's heard. He's going to probably respond pretty soon. It's amazing. It doesn't sound as far as Seskan Krip. Could it be that maybe Brent's located the injured male? Brent, for Gareth, that male you've got there, is it the injured male? That is one really handsome lion, everybody. Jeez, he's beautiful. I love the way that it's naturally framed by the trees as well. A beautiful shot. Looking straight at us now. Stunning, eh? I'm surprised he hasn't responded to his brother. Bet you know this is not the injured male that we have here. This is one of the fit males, the two ginger males. I have not seen that injured male, gee whiz, I don't know, near on a month. He's around. That's why I'm trying to get hold of Brent, just to find out which male it is that he's located. I wonder if we're going to see this guy get up and head towards the one that was just roaring now in the distance behind us. Brent, for Gareth. The male that you've located, is it the injured male? Copy that. Was he roaring 3 minutes ago? Copy. Ah, that's incredible. That must be the wind. So Brent's just confirmed now, everybody, the lion that he's located is the other ginger male, the other fit male. Still don't know where the injured male is. Maybe he's doing the smart thing and hanging out with the lionesses on Leopard. I'm blown away though at how well we could hear the lion that Brent's with roaring now. Considering that Brent is near to Seskan Krip. That's far from here. Yet it sounded a lot closer. But like I say, there's a very strong wind. Here we go. Oh. Oh, special. Man, we are lucky. So spoilt. It's such a privilege. I tell you what, that lion growl that I heard earlier was him growling at me because I was walking here on this game path. Yeah. He was growling at us. Indeed, Jennifer. Never get tired of seeing these impressive cats. I never get tired of that sound. There's nothing quite like it. I tell you what, everybody, we also got lucky finding this line. Sounds like there's a lot of vehicle traffic around the line that Brent located. We've got this guy all to ourselves. Brent for Gareth. That animal you with, is it mobile? Copy, thanks. His brother's roaring again. This is a game these two lions play all the time. They roar back and forth to one another in hope that the other is going to do the hard graft and walk towards the roaring.
Kevin, you don't have to go. We're just waiting here because there's been some abuse along.
Who's going to get up first? Brent said that the male lion he's got is not moving at all. He's just lying down. That's a terrifying look. Jennifer, I don't think there's anything loving about that gaze from that male lion. He'll turn on you so fast. Apex predator. Still playing chicken with each other. Very interesting. I was thinking back to how we found this male. Yeah, I saw his tracks lead away from the waterhole, and somebody, another person, walked on those tracks, coming this direction. So I presume they must have seen this line. Just never got reported. Might have been one of the Steinbachs. Not too sure if any of their family are in camp at the moment, but it might have been them. They may have found this guy earlier today and just didn't report it. Oh, look at that colour changing. It's beautiful. Sue, to answer your question, no, he's not going to come charging in. He's very familiar with the vehicles, very habituated, very comfortable. It's a very different scenario when you're on foot, of course. It's not so much food, it's more actually out of fear. They're trying to chase you away. It's basically what they're doing. And that's why he gave that growl earlier. That growl was just to basically try and stop me from coming any closer on foot. Of course I didn't. I initially thought those tracks were old because somebody else had walked over those tracks. And then I heard that growl. So that was his warning. Don't come closer. I'd love to know what he's thinking, what he's processing, and what he's hearing. Of course, his hearing is 20 times better than mine. Imagine every little sound that he's hearing. Oh, Jennifer, it's honestly my pleasure and privilege. What a fantastic sighting of a fantastic animal. I'm very surprised he hasn't got up yet. Being super lazy. Maybe he's waiting to see if he doesn't hear any other lions respond before he chooses a direction. Mary, I see you mentioned that the signal's getting a little wonky. I hope it's improved. Oh. His brother's responding now. Neither of them have given in yet. Yeah. So grateful to hear that beautiful sound a second time. Sue, to answer your question about the white markings around the eyes, yes, it is very normal. All of these lines will have that white below the eye, and it helps with low light conditions. It reflects light into the eye off that white fur just below the eyelid, improving their vision. That's the reason they'll have that white fur just below the eyes. Jennifer, that's definitely a part of it. You know, that reassurance that you've mentioned. They do obviously roar every single night, these lions, to remain in contact with each other. It's also obviously, yeah, how they locate one another, and they will want to be together. That's the thing. So we know that they will join up. They're stronger together. They also have better chances of catching prey when they work together. So that's why they obviously roar to one another like that, is to try and find one another, regroup. It really is very interesting, Sue. Hey? They've got so many different markings, colorations, which all have a purpose. A lot of it is camouflage, of course. Some of it is how they remain in contact with each other visually. When lions are hunting in the dark, cubs following their mothers. There's just so much that's fascinating about these animals. And what a superb end to our day here, everybody. We are sadly going to have to say goodbye to you all now. Our time has run out. But we'll be back out here again tomorrow, everybody. And who knows, we might even find these two males together tomorrow. Thank you. And we've loved sharing it with you all. We hope you have a wonderful end to your Sunday.